Huzzah, Zittle Dalekborn here. Welcome back to Kingdom RP. As you can see, it doesn't look like Kingdom RP that we all knew. In fact, you might have seen an episode about the King of Wizard Dodgeball. Anywho, we are in this new map, new world. It's like completely different from the last time, and so far there's not many people on, but that's alright. With this, I bet everyone will actually come on. Now, it's still being work in progress, but as you know, and luckily I'm level 80, so I could actually try to beat everyone except for VIPs that are actually on this list. So, the story of this is that there are now 3 different kingdoms. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. No, there's 4. That's right. Not 2, not 3, but 4. Brand new things. The royals are still here. That means we still have, the king, queen, princess, and all that rules the land. But now we have 3 new threats. It's not the Dominion from the map before, or the Crimson Legion anymore. No, we got new things. We got the Night Watch, the Fallen Empire, and the Red Banners. It's really awesome. And, each one actually owns a part of the lands. So that means if anyone actually from the one place goes to another, they're going to actually, if they aren't in peace and at wars, like it says right above my right corner, that means they're going to be killing people. That means a lot is going to happen. Anyone that, this bloodshed, this is like the perfect killing place, but only if you actually follow the role-playing rules and not do it violently, and like maybe, make sure it's role-playing and, it's coordinated. And also I noticed that the timer is much more slower than last time. And, it's not we don't have to worry about the Penumbras at the moment. I mean, maybe the Penumbras will be back, but until then we have Corrupted, which is basically a different species. And I think I heard there was actually an OP one, but it was gotten removed, sadly. It's sad, isn't it? Anywho, so, let us begin with what characters we can be as. As first character, I am the Plague Doctor. I do not have my ingredients table at this time. I mean, if you look at miscellaneous, it's not here. However, I do believe it will actually return for the Plague Doctor, because then there's no point in being the Plague Doctor, except for being a scary, spooky, skeleton, terrifying horror. Which, of course, that's actually going to be... This is why he's one of my most favorite characters, because, I've recently started playing SCP, and you will be seeing SCP content, but we're getting off track here. Alright, well, that's enough of the Plague Doctor. Now let's go to the Animal Farm Owner, which is a level 8 class. I can go to the Adult Dragons, but it's VIP. Yep, they changed the dragons a bit. Yeah, if you actually become an Adult Dragon, you are a dragon. You have Flamethrower, Sweep, and Monster abilities. And you have the option of actually attacking villages, but there's a 10-minute cooldown, of course. So you can go and attack villages until you either are satisfied or you died, which of course you most likely will die. Alright, let's go with the Animal Farm Owner. There we go. There we go. As you know, as the Animal Farm Owner, you are Hagrid. That's right, you're the animal lover that we all know from the Hogwarts series. Now, it's quite simple what you could do. You could actually simply go and buy your own animal. I did this earlier, but I decided to do it without my voice. So, now there goes another $1,000. $1,000 for a cage. Now we're going to go in first person mode. As you can see here, it's a cage, but when you open the box, a random creature appears. It's an antlion, and it has hunger, thirst, and aging. So, every time you have to buy food and feed it and whatnot, and then when it's full adult, which I think is about like 3 levels or 5, and if it doesn't die from hunger or thirsty, you get actually sell its poop for a good price. So this is actually a really good job. A really good job here. The animal is random, of course, and, costs expensive. That's $1,000 that's not going to be coming back, and I'm not actually going to be taking care of it now, because all this food is very expensive. I mean, 1,000... Then, yeah, sure, but low quality meals, medium meals, top quality meals, that is expensive. Alright, let's go to the baby dragon. There we go. Now we are the baby dragon. Let's go in third person. And yes, it is invisible. Oh, there we go. I was afraid it was going invisible again. Yes, the invisible glitch still exists, even if in this updated world. Anywho, as you can see, I am Spyro from, Spyro the Dragon. Or as we know, he's in Skylanders now. Wouldn't it be great if they made a Skylanders player model characters and make it entire role-playing? Oh my god, the horrors the good things and the bad things happening at the same time. Oh my god. Anywho, we're getting off track. As a baby dragon, you have, you have the power of flight since you have wings. See? I can fly. Whee! I apparently don't get fall damage, sadly, which I love doing that. And I have monster abilities. The usual jumping in the air and swinging my attack. This is my only attack, by the way, as a baby dragon. But, And my goal is to actually be a pet baby dragon to owner. So that means, yes, I have to find someone to be my owner. You don't want to fail RP, unless you change your name, of course. That's an option there. Or at least, that used to be an option. I don't know if it still is. Now, we have the... That's weird. There we go. We have the... Why is it glitching? Alright. We have the bandit, which of course says this has lockpick, but sadly, our poor bandit, who is Arrow from Mountain Hood, which spawns in Bloodmount, which is a bandit camp, and I kind of actually like that. He does not have a pickpocket, which I'm really sad about that, but I think they will be adding a pickpocket in him soon. Eventually, hopefully. They better. But other than that, he still has a brand new sword, which is the Shiv, or this thing. Sungrave, you bored? Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, Matthew's like is the moderator since there's not many people, and whoever Panda Bear is like level 99. So this is a good sword, and with my skin, I still have a lockpick. What are you doing to keep you busy? Making a review video to the new King RP at the moment. There we go. Something tells me we're going to be actually making a review video to the new Kingdom RP at the moment. This is going to be interesting. So yeah, the bandit could actually maybe get the little twinks up afterwards, and then, everyone will be happy. Alright, let's go for the next one, which is the bounty hunter, which, of course, is Dovahkiin. Oh god, I see a helmet. Okay, there we go. Dovahkiin. His only weapon of choice is the Shiv. Oh dude, that's awesome. A good review or nah? Good review. I'm wanting to make it really good. Good review. Good review. Good review. This is an awesome server. Alright, as you can tell, there's... it's true, it's a really good server. So anywho, as Dovahkiin, as the bounty hunter, which I actually like the idea of the bounty hunter, because the Dovahkiin in Skyrim, you always do missions to go and hunt down something. So this is actually a perfect skin. I do miss the other skin that used to be it, but I think it has another role to play. So it's a good thing they have the Dovahkiin in it. Well, if you like this, you should check out on other servers. Will do in the future. Will do in the future. So yeah, a person could actually hire the bandit to kill someone, and then you have to accept it if you want to. Sometimes they'll make it tricky, and then you have to do your best to try to find that person and kill him. If you fail, you don't get money. You do win. You do kill someone correctly, you get money. Just be careful how you do it, because, you might accidentally kill the wrong person. They use... But we did have abilities before you had it shut down. Interesting. Alright. Sorry, Matthew, I just need to actually continue this. Now the courier. This one, I wish I could actually do, but it took me freaking forever to do. As a courier, your job is to send messages across all the lands from a guy that's right up there. All you have to do is talk to the guy at the SPC, then run across this entire huge map to give it. That's it. That's it. No problem, thank you. Thank you. No problem, thanks. I'll keep it. Alright, so, Yeah, you gotta thank Matthew. Matthew's doing his well job of actually being a courier. He's right now a farmer, actually. He's a farmer. Oh. Well, he's the moderator, so gotta give respects to Matthew. Okay, getting all lost track. As a courier, you travel across the lands looking for these NPCs to actually need to get the message, and then you'll win points, and then you have to wait a while, or maybe talk the coins of money. You know, you're a messenger dog. You know, your job is to alert that the British are coming, or the kingdoms are coming, or you know. Or at least on the mission-wise. I don't know if you could actually do it anywhere else. Alright, next is an easy one. You're gonna love this one. Everyone's gonna love this. You have to be a pet. You be a dog. That's right. You can be a dog. Look at this. Bow wow wow. Yo. I am a dog. I am the dog. Or the dude or whatever. You know, that meme dog. I don't have any abilities, sadly. And all I have is like, you know, fizz gun and stuff and whatnot. But, you know. I think they might actually plan on giving the dog mod, you know, where you can bark and bite people. But until then, this is awesome. Look at me. I'm a freaking puppy. Yeah, want to actually give me a bone? I'm gonna give you a bone in a minute if you don't get out of the way. And I jump on you and I get your leg and I start. Alright. But, you know, you can be a cute dog, and this is an easy way to actually befriend other people, I guess. Or you could pretend to actually, like, say, go second boy! Of course, it might be a little annoying by certain people being the dog, and you might end up killing the dog for no reason. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, next we got the garden. The farmer. You know, garden farmer, he goes out in the fields. Apparently, I have a hoe? There we go. Garden hoe. Well, let's see what is it. Yeah, it's just a, it's an iron thing. Okay. Alright, here we go. You know, you buy seeds, you can buy pots, you buy you buy stuff to go farming, and then you use the hoe, I guess, to go and farm, and then you sell the crops to, the farmers. NPCs. Simple. Easy to remember. Alright. Next person. We're going to the librarian, which also is another Hagrid. Oddly enough, but no problem. As a librarian, if I'm not mistaken, you get to actually sell books. But I do not have books to sell. Interesting. Well, I think they're still working on it, but eventually you'll be actually a librarian who will sell books that'll give you experience. And this is a good way to actually get money by this. So until then it will actually come apparently, but until then, you know, until then. Basically. Dog, farmer, outdoorsman. Now because of the little minor setbacks with, like the farmer, I guess, you could chop wood and mine. You're an outdoorsman. You're basically, you know, you're always outdoors. Using the axe to chop trees which are breakable. Which I believe there are some trees out here that are breakable. Here's an example. Right here. So, these trees will respawn in the world. And it takes about 2 hits. And each of them costing 20 coins. That's a lot of money. Look at that. You don't even have to go to talk to a courier to, you know, sell this stuff. There we go. Money. Easy money. Money. And, you know, you also could mine gold, there's a mine set somewhere. But yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, next up. Librarian. Pro Bandit, which I'm guessing is a much more better bandit. I bet he has a lockpick. And he's a Dovahking, oddly enough. Then there's the Sorcerer, which is very powerful. Wow, very powerful. Look at that staff. Flamethrower. He knows flamethrower. Alright, let's go to the Teen Dragon, which is about level 35. Which, luckily enough, I'm actually level 80, so I don't have to worry about this. So when a baby dragon's level 35, he'll be able to use flamethrower, and he is invisible. Oh, you're still Pyro. Yeah, Spyro. I would actually say that the Teen Dragon should have been something maybe different, but that's just me. Or in this case, maybe the baby dragon be completely different. But, you know, who knows. Anywho, now you have the same abilities. You know, you can fly, you can mouse abilities, but you have the Donald Duck staff, which you can hit people with, and you're always in third person, even though I am. But you have a charge attack of shooting fireballs. Yeah, does it hurt myself? Oh, a little bit. But yeah, you can shoot fireballs. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Donald Duck's staff actually eventually, staff runs out of charge. Then you're screwed. Alright, next we have the cultists. Yes, the cultists are back. Only this time they just forced my favorite character into the leader staff. So I might actually become a leader of the cultists in the far future episodes. Let's go start with the cultists first. So, as a cult... There we go. I oddly enough hear fire. Don't tell me it's a glitch. Hey guys, I'm back. Apparently that fire noise was a nuisance. Anywho, back to the cultists. As a cultist member, you are to follow your cultist leader to actually go and kidnap other players. But you have to advert kidnap. You have to always advert kidnap before you do this. You kidnap by using the strap right here, the elastic, and then you take them to your sacrificing area, which I have no idea where it is. I bet there is a place. But then you type /sacrifice, as long as you get permission, of course, by your leader that he must be sacrificed to whatever we're culted. It could be either something about, you know, it could be like to Cthulhu, to Helix, to Harambe, anything that could actually be part of the things to worship nowadays. So, if anyone wants to actually do a cultist Harambe, I will do it. Just let me know when you feel like it. Anywho, speaking of cultist leader, let's go to the cultist leader now. Now, the cultist leader, which of course sadly is not it used to be a cultist priest about like 2 episodes ago. You have a great sword, which is very big. Nice. And you are the leader of the cultists. You decide who we worship. It says, make a religious cult and have people follow it. And you know, you go around you and your cultists will actually tell people to join you and join my cult. I'll teach everyone to join my cult, sacrifice some people, you know, for our gods or whatever we worship, you know, Titan, anything, and then sacrifice. Simple enough. Now we go to the neutral characters, which have no rights, any problems with or are liege at all, unless they're taken, you know, bargain, maybe invited, whatever, you guys figure that out. Anywho, we're gonna start with the best one, the one that will always be the last character to unlock, the level 80 Ancient Warrior, an extremely skilled fighter from an age long ago. Much of your origins has forgotten over time. This is a good role playing for you to actually say that not only that you are, you know, you played, this is the sign that you've been playing for a very long time and whatnot. Now, as you can see, I'm actually one of the most epic boss characters in Dark Souls. Before we can actually continue that, I have a Draugr Greatsword. It's very powerful, I guess. I also have some plasma grenades, which I could throw and they would actually explode. Double throw and it would actually be twice as powerful. There we go. That's actually quite new. And I still have this guy. Yeah. Now, I was level 80 and did try to record as being this character, but then I lost the recordings. But there used to be a weapon which I could actually explode everything in sight, but unfortunately they took that off, so it's sad, but at least I got this awesome blue sword. I mean, was it like third person? Oh yeah, gonna beat people up and I'm gonna look like this. So heroic. This is so heroic indeed. Alright, going to the next character. We're gonna be the Bard. A Bard is a guitarist, so that's a good start. Panda Bear's back. As a guitarist, which apparently is not, is Frodo, you get to play music with the guitar. And of course it's generated based on the mod of the guitar mod. You can press the left button, you can press the right button. It'll always be different. And you can actually, you know, wander around and people will give you donations because you don't get paid. This is the only job you don't get paid. And this is also the job that you can actually be able to play maybe music on your mic as long as it's medieval-like and not, you know, crazy and drawish or too loud. And you can try singing. I mean, I did that once, but I was an orc at the time. Anywho, going on to the next character, the blacksmith, which could be actually in a wide variety of characters. As the blacksmith, which is one of my favorite characters, you know, you are normal with all the stuff here, but you get to sell just arrows. Just arrows. You only sell arrows. Oh, okay. The only reason why I'm a little upset is because originally I would sell weapons of swords, blades, axes, swords, more swords, daggers, bows, and more arrows and hammers, war hammers. But apparently I guess they only sell arrows. I'm not upset about that entirely. I mean, eventually they're going to be putting that in. Otherwise, I was just ranting how this was one of my most favorite characters to be, and I'm sad. Okay, let's just go into the next one. The Commodore, which of course only has one sweep and one sweep only. The begging. Let's
Help me, brother!
Yep. You beg for money. And it's always a random saying. Eventually...
Help!
There we go. Yeah. This is actually the character you start off in the very beginning. They're infinite, they basically beg for money, and surprisingly enough, they get money, unlike the Bard here. Alright, Hero of the Land, level 73, which, yes, you are the Hero of the Land. And who would not take that class than Link himself, the Hero of Time, the Hero of Hyrule, the Chosen One, the one with throwing knives. Everyone remembers him holding throwing knives, right? Everyone? No? Alright. He has a great sword. He has Drugger bow. Why did they take out the shields? There used to be shields. Yeah, it's a throwing knife. And yeah, he does all this. There goes my knife. Let me get my knife. Knife, come back. Come back, knife. Wow, that knife has distance. Where'd it go? Where'd my knife go? Well, so much for that knife. Alright, next we have the Master Mage. Now, there used to be Harry Potter wizard wands, but apparently they're not here anymore. As a wizard, got Dumbledore. You have the Blinking, which is good for transportation and teleportation. Look at that. That's awesome. You can do that also in SCP. Don't know why I never got the chance to show you more content of that. I think I'll upload that next. Wait, what am I doing? Oh! They added the Necromancer wand. What is that? Let's see, which one was the explosion? Was that the explosion? No. Was this the explosion? No. I forgot which one was the explosion. Was this the explosion? No. One of these attacks bear with me, people. Oh, I think it's the up one. Yeah. Just waiting. Waiting for the right moment. There we go. There we go. That's the wizard magic we were looking for. And here's the Disintegrator, a very powerful weapon. You can get those zits now. Who needs lasers for zits when you have a amazing powerful wizard to shoot it? Which most likely will kill you. And the flamethrower. Who would have thought that Dumbledore would actually use a flamethrower? Do you remember that? Remember watching it in the movie? Yeah, watch it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that flamethrower. Yeah, look at that flamethrower. Double game my butt. Let the wizard actually go fight with a... This is weird. This is really weird. Alright, moving right along. An orc merc. Sadly, they got rid of the goblins. That's sad. Oh! So the orc counts as a bandit, huh? Do I have a weapon? I have a lockpick. Oh, and an axe. Alright. So this is the orc merc, which I guess I'm you know, I'm a mercenary for hire. You hire me, I'll do your job. But only if you hire me. If not, I'm gonna cut you in half. Yeah. 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 So you hire this guy if you want something done. And oh, hello. Are you bugged out? Oh, looks like I helped you. Okay, have a good day. Good day. Good day. Alright, let's go to a next class. Next class. Where's the next class? Shrek VIP. Oh yeah, that's VIP. You can be Shrek and live in the swamp. But you know what? I can't be able to show you that because now I'm dead. And now the Tavern Keeper, which of course is Hagrid again. As the Tavern Keeper, you can sell nothing. It used to be that you could sell alcohol, you know, sell delicious beverages, but apparently it's not here. Warmongler, level 1. You are a merc, but more powerful. Okay, and you're a skeleton. That's something new. Alright. Now, this I'm gonna actually go speed up through. I mean, I showed you everything else, but here is the Night Watch, which apparently are an elf kingdom. You have the Lord of the Night, who is the leader, which of course I'm gonna be that guy. Oh, and you don't need to actually... Oh. Okay. Nice. Look at me. I'm so powerful. I'm the leader of the elves. We are the Night Watchers. We are at war with the fallen Empire and the Red Banner. Sucks to be you, elves. Sucks to be you. Well, as the Lord of the Night Watch, you are the leader, basically king-like. And you decide to do, you know, wars, restrictions, peace. And along with that, you have the you have the archers, you have the Night Watch captain who will take command of your armies. Night Watch champion, which are VIPs. Oh, that sucks. That's my favorite character. Night Watch dancer. Night Watch dancer. Interesting. I know I said I wasn't. Okay. I'm basically a dancer to impress my leader? This is my job. It's my job. No one's gonna actually take this. This is my job. Alright, we also have the Night Watch diplomat who would tell me about, you know, what to do, that would cost less lives. Then you got footmen, gate guards, hunters, infantry medics, Night Watch knights, Night Watch mage, Night Watch messengers, Night Watch priests, Night Watch servants, Night Watch squires, Night Watch tax collector, which of course you do taxes to people, and you have to give the tax to the king and ask how much is tax. And if you don't give the tax to king, I just read that the king might actually decide to kill you. Or whatever, the leader might actually decide to kill you for not giving him the tax. That's something you should pay attention to. Now here's the royals, which of course Haven the Heroes, still actually VIP, and luckily for us it's still the same character. As the king, you are Ganondorf. You own the faction that owns the town. So let's go ahead and be king. The vote is created. Yeah, the vote is created. We're gonna be the king. Oy, jeez. I'm gonna be this dancer more often. I can tell you that much. So am I gonna be king? I'm just gonna be king for a while. There we go, I'm king. The king is a voting thing. It's kind of like the mayor and whatnot. And as king, I will do everything that is in my power to make everything worse. And as you can see, look at me. I am Ganondorf. This is like the only time Ganondorf is actually a good guy. Now, as king, you get to do whatever you want-ish, sort of. You could actually make war, declare wars and whatnot. You actually also do the taxes, I think, or you used to. We used to. Don't know if you can or not. But if someone actually kills me, it would take about like maybe 3 minutes for me to actually spawn as the king again or vote for it. And I also have a king's personal wizard, which of course I'm going for the best for last on that one because it used to be OP because it had the Sands ability. Now it does not, and I think it's much more weaker than the Master Mage because it has no flamethrower. I'm upset about that. But it's the king's personal wizard, but I think the king's personal wizard should still have the Sands ability because, you know, level 77, they have to have a good purpose of actually getting that ability character. Next we have the prince, which, you know, you're second in command-ish, sort of. And then there's the princess and the queen. And oddly enough, the knights are actually out of this list. It used to be in this list. Huh. Okay then. Next we have the corrupted hollows and corrupted beast. Interesting. Which has... oh, on fire. Which of course, it lives in this corrupted world. Yeah. Oh, corrupted world, alright. And I have monster abilities and God's hand. Oh my god, I am very powerful. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Alright, mental note. When you're using God's hand, always be in first person. Yeah. I am a powerful monster. As a corrupted beast or hollow or whatever you are, sunlight will kill you, so you have to wait for night to actually go run about and killing people. So until then, you're you're on your own in this one. It's funny that it's amazing they're using Clayface. Here, I'll even show you an example. Whee! Of burning alive. I want to know how far can I go without burning up. I mean, it's still 7 p.m., so... at 8 p.m. is when I should start catching on fire. Still not on fire. Still alive. Some people would actually say that you have to wait till it's dark to kill people, but in my opinion, I should say that you're allowed to actually roam in the wilderness, but you'll burn in town. Because if I recall, the corrupted cannot go in town. But this is not the town. This is the wild. If there's trees, it's wild. I don't care. But that's what I've been taught so many times. So the corrupted could still come actually around here. Now just because you're a corrupted monster does not mean that you won't leave me alone. You'll still beat the living crap out of me. Anywho, that's enough of that. And I'm not going to be that guy. That looks ugly. Actually, he looks much more handsome than me. I'm supposed to be the ugliest person of it all. No questions asked. Alright, now we go for the Fallen Empire, which used to be some sort of empire that once ruled the entire world. So, we're going to actually become the leader of the Fallen Knight, Fallen Lady... Ooh, Fallen Empire Lady... Fallen Empire Warlord, Lord of the Fallen Empire, which apparently, I'm going for a guess, it used to be the Pernumbas, because that's actually supposed to be the Pernumba King. So, as Pernumba King, later on became the Fallen Empire, who now actually lives to this very day. And he looks still badass, even with those glowing blue eyes. But I'm getting ahead of myself. As the character of myself, as Lord of the Fallen Empire, I control my factions, and I decided to say, war, peace, or restrictions, just like the elf and the whatnot. I have a Fallen Archers, which are Songgrave's most favorite character. That is Songgrave's personal character. The Fallen Empire Battle Mage, which is quite interesting. It has Donald Duck stuff. We also have a Fallen Empire Champion. We have... and I think there's also a fairy. There was a red fairy a while ago. And we also have the Fallen Converter, the Fallen Diplomat, Footman, Guard, Emperor Guard. Why does the Royal not have all this. This is basically the same thing as the, except for a dancer. There's no dancer. There's a fallen squire, and a tax collector, and a fallen empire warlord. That looks nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, next we have the gods, which of course are actually applications only of 3 different gods. I've already added mine for Zeus, but I think I need to actually wait for certain admin to be on. Until then, it's gonna be nothing. But if you guys want to know, one of them's a desert god, one is Zeus, and one is the god of war, I think. Or Ares, or... It's Kratos. It's the Kratos player model, okay? And if you guys want to figure that out, so type MOTD in this server to actually try to do the applications for these gods. Until then, next we have the Red Banner. The Red Banner is supposed to be... Hold on. Your faction is territory hungry. You seek expansion and control over the land. So that basically tells you what the Red Banner is. As Lady of the Red Band... Oh, this is actually the leader. Lady of the Red Band. This is your leader. Yep, it's a woman. Deal with it. You got a problem with that? I'm gonna beat you up with my weapon that I'm using. I can't see a thing. There we go. There we go. And this is where I go. And I only have a bow? No,